Hello travelers! If you're planning a trip to Mexico during the Christmas season, you are in for a real treat. Mexicans know how to celebrate, and this is especially true when it comes to their unique and amazing Christmas traditions. So if you are looking for nearly 2 weeks of Christmas festivities with singing, dancing and fireworks, then look no further as we go over the most amazing Christmas traditions in Mexico. But before we get started, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our future travel videos. Welcome to Tenzi's Travel. I'm Julia, and this is our list of 10 amazing Christmas traditions in Mexico. Number 10. Las Posadas. In most countries of the world, the Christmas festivities officially commence on the 24th of December. But if you're familiar with how Mexicans like to celebrate, it should come as no surprise that 2 days of Christmas just isn't enough. In Mexico and a few other Spanish-speaking countries like Spain, the Christmas festivities begin on the 16th of December with a celebration called Las Posadas, aka the celebration of the inn. The Las Posadas celebration, which typically features a colorful pageant of kids dressed up as Mary, Joseph, angels, shepherds, and the 3 wise men, going from door to door and asking if there is room in the inn, was instituted to commemorate the biblical journey around Bethlehem, which Mary and Joseph embarked on in search of an inn just before the birth of Jesus. Of course, in recent times, the Las Posadas celebration has taken a more modern turn. At the end of each procession, a different family hosts a full-blown party, complete with food, drinks, music, piñatas, and fireworks. Number 9. Wearing colorful underwear. We can all agree that Mexico is one of the most colorful countries in the world, with a variety of colors infused into just about every object, activity, and celebration. These colors are said to complement the lively personalities of the Mexican people. But while all we see are beautiful colors, Mexicans see the significance behind them. That is why during Christmas, a lot of locals fashion their clothes and design their homes after 3 specific colors, and not just because they like them, but because they represent something they wish to have. On New Year's Eve, it is a common Mexican tradition for people to wear underwear in either red, yellow, or white colors. Why, you ask? Well, because in Mexico, white is believed to bring peace, red is said to attract love into one's life, and yellow is believed to attract money and good fortune. Wearing underwear in any of these colors or a combination of all 3 is believed to be an excellent way to start the new year and usher in those wonderful things one might want the new year to bring. So if you wander into a swimming pool on New Year's Eve in Mexico and you see everyone in red, white, and yellow swim trunks, don't worry. They don't all belong to the same swim team. They just want good fortune for the new year. Number 8. Holy Christmas Piñatas. Everyone knows having a piñata at a party is a sure way to fire up some enthusiasm and kickstart the fun. There are only a few things more exciting than having partygoers blindfolded as they try to get the candy out by hitting that piñata swing after swing. What you may not know is just how common piñatas are at Mexican parties. Piñatas aren't just a fun game for a little kid's birthday. In fact, you can expect to see one at every party you attend in Mexico. But while this is a fun and light-hearted activity for most of the year, during Christmas in Mexico, it becomes somewhat of a ritual with a strong meaning behind it. Christmas piñatas are balls made with 7 spikes on them, and these spikes represent the 7 deadly sins in the Bible, and the process of blindfolding the person who is to hit the piñata represents a blind faith in God. The stick used to hit the piñata stands for virtue, and lastly, the candy inside represents reward from God. In essence, hitting the deadly sins in blind faith and with virtue will eventually lead you to destroying them and reaping the sweet reward from God for your faith in Him. Pretty interesting stuff, right? This just goes to show that Christmas in Mexico is a combination of both fun and spiritual enlightenment. Number 7. Eating 12 grapes before midnight. Food is a common part of the Mexican Christmas scene. I mean, with numerous local dishes and a variety of fruits to go with them, the only thing you'll have to worry about is not being able to taste them all. But here is the fun part. There are special dishes that represent certain parts of the month-long Christmas celebrations, and the 12 grapes dish is one of such dishes. On New Year's Eve, as the countdown begins to the stroke of midnight, it is customary to eat 12 grapes before the clock strikes 12. These 12 grapes represent the 12 months of the coming year, and hence 12 wishes. If between when the countdown begins and when it hits 12 you're able to eat all 12 grapes completely, then you'll have your wishes for all 12 months of the new year granted. But this is easier said than done. In reality, wolfing down 12 grapes in under a minute is quite the task, and most times only a few people can pull it off flawlessly. So if you intend to get your 12 wishes granted by eating all those grapes in so little time, you might want to practice beforehand, so you don't choke your way into the new year. Number 6. Misa de Gallo. Mexico is predominantly a Catholic country, so attending Mass is quite common and even second nature to most Mexicans. And while most Masses are celebrated during the early hours of the morning or late in the evenings, there is one time in the year when Mexicans have a midnight Mass. The Mass is held on the midnight of Christmas Eve and is called Misa de Gallo, meaning the Mass of the Rooster. The origin of this traditional midnight Mass dates back to the night when Jesus was born. Of course, it is believed that Jesus was born on the stroke of midnight, and with no one around, it fell to the roosters in the manger to announce the birth of the Savior. One rooster fluttered to the highest point in the manger and, with a loud voice, proclaimed, "Christ is born for all to hear." Another rooster joined in shouting, "In Bethlehem," in an even louder voice. This significant role played by the rooster in being the first creature to announce the birth of Christ the Savior earned it a place in Mexican celebrations forever. Catholics honor the rooster by holding a Mass christened Mass of the Rooster at the precise time Christ was born. The Mass is followed by a colorful display of fireworks to mark the day of Christ's birth, with singing and dancing all around. Number 5. Mexican Christmas trees. Christmas trees are a no-brainer during the festive season, and basically every country around the world has adopted the practice of displaying them in homes, offices, and even on the streets. As such, it is no surprise that Mexico wasn't left behind in the Christmas tree display race. On the contrary, they took the baton and outran everyone else. Christmas trees in Mexico are indeed a sight to behold, as they are usually huge, well decorated, and are found in just about any corner. Mexico took the Christmas tree so seriously that in 2009, the country built the largest Christmas tree in the world, standing at a breathtaking 362 feet high. Christmas tree ornaments are also another unique aspect of the Mexican Christmas spirit, as they usually represent objects and personifications from the Bible, like stars and angels. These ornaments can also be iconic local objects like cacti, parrots, piñatas, and lots more. They are made using common materials like clay, straw, and tin, which is how they made the biggest Christmas tree ornament in the world, an angel measuring over 18 feet in length with a wingspan of 12. And get this, it is completely made out of recycled beer bottles. This glass angel remains the world's largest Christmas tree ornament and maintains Mexico's stance as the undisputed king of Christmas tree decorations. Number 4. Dia de los Reyes. Christmas festivities in most part of the world usually involve the birth of Christ and the entrance into a new year, and the celebrations commonly revolve around those two significant days. But down in Mexico, the festivities involve not just the birth of Christ and New Year, but also other significant figures and activities from that time. Taking that into consideration, it is little wonder that Mexicans make it a point of duty to celebrate three of the most important people in the nativity story, the three wise men, on a special day assigned to them. The 6th of January, which is tagged Dia de los Reyes, is also commonly called the Epiphany. And just like Noche Buena or Christmas Eve, there tends to be a lot of festivities on this day, thereby pushing the Christmas season well into the new year. On Epiphany Day, the three wise men hand out gifts to little children the same way Santa Claus does on Christmas in other parts of the world. On this day, most Mexicans prepare a special cake shaped like a donut called Rosca de Reyes, which translates to the Three Kings cake. This cake is specially made with powdered sugar and decorated with all kinds of fruits and nuts. Getting a gift from Santa Claus is all fine and good, but imagine getting 3 gifts from the wise men. That would be every kid's dream. Number 3. Los Santos Inocentes. Mexico can be so much fun during the Christmas celebrations. With all the colors and activities, you just want to be everywhere and do everything. But amidst all the sincere celebrations, there is a day where you would do well not to take everything at face value. On December 28, Mexicans celebrate Los Santos Inocentes, meaning Day of the Holy Innocents. This day is set aside to honor the countless babies King Herod killed in his efforts to kill the baby Jesus. But while it is a day for reflection and remembrance, it is also a day for theatrics and fun. On the Day of the Holy Innocents, Mexicans celebrate it by going around playing pranks on their friends and loved ones, telling bald-faced lies and basically fooling everyone they meet. It is meant to represent the trickery of the innocent, depicting how innocent baby Jesus survived the massacre. It is a Mexican representation of April Fool's Day, but much more festive, and with fireworks. So if you ever happen to be in Mexico on the 28th of December enjoying the Christmas festivities, remember to take anything anyone says with a grain of salt. Who knows? You could just be the subject of someone's Day of the Holy Innocents prank. Number 2. Los Pastorela. Christmas plays and carols are common around December, with churches and schools all organizing one event or the other depicting some biblical story. The Mexican tradition similar to this is the Pastorela, which features several theatrical plays performed by stage actors depicting the birth of Jesus and the circumstances surrounding it. These plays usually employ the participation of children from all over Mexico in various forms of songs and dance. Contrary to popular belief, Los Pastorela plays aren't a crossover from the Western culture. They originated from the days when Spain colonized Mexico. When the plays were introduced in the 16th century, the Mexicans were already masters of the performing arts, as they were used to putting up dances and shows for the many gods they worshipped at the time. The storyline behind these modern-day pastorelas is that they are a group of shepherds who are trying to make their way to worship the newborn baby Jesus, but their journey is thwarted by the devil as he tries to stop them, but they prevail over him and finally make it to Bethlehem. The plays are meant to inspire a message that good will always triumph over evil. Catching one of these plays should be on the top of your Christmas bucket list in Mexico. Number 1. Noche Buena. While Christmas Day is the main highlight of, well, Christmas in Mexico, it happens the day before on Christmas Eve. Noche Buena, or Christmas Eve, is the most lavish and fun-packed day of the Mexican Christmas season. There are lavish parties all across the country with a variety of food consisting of the best local dishes. Of course, there is also music and drinks, lots of drinks to be precise. Noche Buena is a day to celebrate with family, friends, and loved ones, not forgetting the reason for the season, the birth of Jesus Christ. It is an anticipatory celebration that emphasizes the events leading up to the birth of Jesus, which is believed to have happened at midnight on Christmas Eve. The celebrations are usually more active than Christmas Day itself, as presents are shared on Noche Buena in addition to eating a special kind of salad consisting of fruits, vegetables, and nuts called Ensalada Noche Buena. There are commonly fireworks all through the night of Christmas Eve, with Christmas Day looking more relaxed as most people will be asleep, being too tired from the night before. Christmas Day might be the most funful day where you come from, but in Mexico, Noche Buena takes it to a whole new level. So which of these Mexican traditions piqued your interest? Have you experienced any of these celebrations yourself? And are there any other Mexican Christmas traditions that we missed? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like the video and share it with all of your friends, most likely to set off fireworks at midnight on Christmas morning. If you liked this video, you would also like these other videos. We have many Christmas themed videos with more on the way, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.